Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm doing a reading for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, and it goes from today, which is the 24th of October, until the 29th of October 2017. Now, sorry if this all doesn't fit in the screen. I don't have a tripod yet, so unfortunately I have to do this by hand. I also have a cold at the moment, so I may have to pause and attend to that. So what I've done is that I've pulled 3 cards here for the Divine Masculine. We've got past, present and future. We have the Divine Feminine over here, and we're going past, present and future. And then we have a relationship reading, and it's also past, present and future. So let's start with the Divine Masculine. So this is for this week, to see what the energies are. And the first card I've pulled over is Pilgrimage, and this is in the past position. So the Divine Masculine has been on a bit of pilgrimage to find himself and his inner self. I believe he's been up-leveling his vibration and working with himself physically and spiritually to move forward. So he's been on a journey of finding himself. So that's for the past. The present card, the Shadow. Now through this pilgrimage, he has encountered his shadow side, and he's had to learn to deal with that and look at it in a new perspective and light. And at the present, because this is in the present time, he may be still dealing with issues from the past and trying to work through them now. So in this future card, we have Secrecy. From this card, I get the feeling that he's holding on to a secret. He's not revealing his full self. Perhaps he's not revealing his true feelings for you. He's holding on to them and keeping them quiet. And because this is in the future, he's going to be doing that at least for another week, I would say, because this is a weekly reading. So the future, I'm going to take in the short term. He's not yet revealing how he feels about you. And that's what I get from this card. Excuse me. Or, you know, even if he hasn't revealed it to you, or if he has revealed it to you, how he feels, perhaps he's not revealing it to others in the sake of, for the sake of keeping your relationship prospects intact. Maybe he feels maybe there's a huge difference between you two, and he feels, I was going to say ashamed, but hopefully not, about revealing his true feelings about you to others. But I'm sure, because he's been on a pilgrimage and dealing with all of these issues, that he will continue to do so. So I don't feel like this will be for very long at all. Okay, so we'll go across to the Divine Feminine, and the card's just fallen off there for the past. I'll just try and move them over a little bit. So for the past, for the Divine Feminine, we have fecundity. So that talks about fertility, new beginnings, blossoming, reaping your harvest. Really, really, really positive card. So the Divine Feminine has been ahead of the Divine Masculine. She's worked hard on her journey, and she's sort of reached the point where things are starting to blossom and bloom for her in her life, both spiritually and physically. So she's given birth to many new beginnings, and is now waiting to keep moving forward, I would say. So in the present position, we have Taboo. Now, I can't quite remember the meaning for taboo, so I might just, look it up. Just to make sure I'm clear on that one, sorry. Oh, come on. So to boot. Find your own way, seek your own path. Unless what you wish for disturbs the greater good, worry less about what others think. Speak about a difficult topic or seek resolution for a difficult situation. Your body is your body. You have the right to make choices about its pleasure, pain, and health. So this is speaking of, following your truth, doing what is right for you, not letting others influence you, and standing in your own values and boundaries. So that's the present position for the feminine. Future position, the Queen. The Queen rules over everything. She's mastered everything. And she has reached ultimate success. So what a beautiful message for the Divine Feminine. She has had her life blossom. She is standing in her own values and boundaries, and she is about to master them and be the queen of her life, the driver of change and direction in her own life. She is in charge. She knows where she's going. She knows what she has to do, and everything is falling into place. Excellent. So we'll go to the past, present, and future of the relationship between the divine masculine and feminine. And we'll go to the past card is reconciliation. Now, some of you may have actually come into union, and quite a few of you may not have. So even though you may not actually have made union together, you have at least reconciled in the physical. So perhaps you lived, for example, in two different states. Maybe you have now come to live in the same city and have actually met in the present. So the past position, it's been about actually whether or not you've actually met them and are now in a relationship. You have at least met them in the physical. And a relationship may not have developed as yet, but you have actually reconciled. Okay, so the present is ritual. So this is for the relationship. So there may be that you work together, or you see each other on a daily basis, and something between you has sort of become a ritual. You do it each day, and it's something that actually brings you peace. When I look at this card, I just feel of, to me I know it's not the meaning, but to me it means marriage. Ritual with the two candles side by side, both burning brightly and joined in the middle by a beautiful woman. So I feel like whatever you do each day that brings you peace is actually helping to bring you together. So keep doing that. I think that's a beautiful message for the present. And we'll look at the future card for the relationship. And we have dreams. So I feel as though you may be meeting on a dream level if you do not actually meet in person each day, or mostly, but for the next week at least you'll be meeting each other in the dream, on the astral plane. Also, it can mean your dreams may come true for the relationship. What you dream and hope for in the future is actually there, and it's just a matter of time before it happens. So overall, I think this is a very positive reading. the divine feminine has, you know, been on her pilgrimage already, and she started to see the fertility and the rewards multiplying in her own life. And she's just going to keep on mastering herself and moving forward. The divine masculine has also been on a pilgrimage to find himself. He's been stuck dealing with his shadow side and things that come up for him that he has to deal with. And in the future, the very near future, I don't see that he will actually make a move, so to speak, just yet. I feel as though he's keeping it to himself, either for protection of you, himself, or others around him. And like I said, this is only for the very short term, though. I do feel that this will change, and I am looking forward to doing a reading next week to see how that changes. So don't lose hope. This is sort of the very near future of what is happening in the divine masculine's life. It just gives us an understanding of where he's at. And for the relationship between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, they have met, they have reconciled, they have come together. Now, whether that just be in a dream state, a physical state where you actually meet them in person but have not yet had a relationship, or for some, it may be that you actually have started a relationship with each other, and that's in the past. So you've done that in the past. In the present, we're taking much peace from doing things daily. We may meditate, and that may bring us peace in the waking day. There may be a ritual between the two of the divine feminine and the divine masculine that is going on, particularly if they haven't actually come into union. There may be a little ritual that's going on in the present day where you may bump into each other each day, you may have something to do with each other, and this brings you both peace, but ultimately it's not exactly what you want just yet. But have hope, because your dreams will and can come true, and if you're not meeting in the physical all the time, then you certainly are in the dream state. So lots of work going on behind the scenes. And it just may not have appeared so much in the physical at the moment, but don't lose hope, because it's not far away. That's my reading for the divine masculine and feminine from today, the 24th of October, until the 29th. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye.